If you are a new massage therapy student looking for extra tips, then this video is for you. Hi, my name is Steph, the massage therapist, and I'm here to give you some insights and things that you can do to be successful while studying massage therapy. So if you're ready, let's get started. One of my tutoring clients, she's very amazing. She reached out to me, okay, because she wants to prepare even before she starts going to school.
Wow.
Yeah, and I'm very proud of her. And she found me on YouTube too, which is I like. But I'm very proud of her. Why? Imagine getting tutorial before she actually started school is commitment. And it doesn't mean that you didn't do that, you're not committed. This is why I'm gonna give you the tips and tricks on how to prepare for school, okay? So you reduce your anxiety and you reduce the things that you have to think about, okay? So number one, you have to read a lot, okay? You have to literally read a lot. But Steph, I'm not a reader. I don't read. Well, guess what? There's a lot of AI softwares now that can actually give you items, that can read for you, like Speechify. There's a lot of apps also that can summarize notes for you or books for you, like YouLearn.ai, which utilizes cloud.ai as well. Steph, why not ChatGPT? Because ChatGPT, you can use that too, but in YouLearn.ai, they use cloud AI, which is a little bit softer. And the reason why I love YouLearn.ai is because they can make questions for you there as well. By the way, this is not sponsored. I'm just sharing you whatever I know. Reason is, I noticed that even in my teaching, in my school that I'm teaching, I noticed that a lot of students are very lazy in reading, or if they're not lazy, they really have a lot of responsibilities going on. So usually if they come to me for help, that's what I say. Go get a subscription, which is $20 a month, I believe. And practice, right? Practice from YouLearn.ai because it summarizes for you. Why do you have to read a lot? Here's why. If you sit down in a class and your instructor reads to you or teaches you something, you can easily fall into the trance, right? Like, oh, it's so dreadful. But if you read ahead or you read a little bit more after class, you're gonna be able to grasp whatever the topic is for that day. Unfortunately, I'm gonna say this with no hesitation. Unfortunately, there's a lot of instructors that sometimes the method of their teaching is not really matching to yours. And that's something that you can't control, right? I mean, you can complain about it if you can, but like imagine if you have to complain all the time. I'm not saying you don't complain, but you can complain. What I'm trying to say is sometimes it's a hassle. So what can you do about it? First, figure out the way how you learn the best. So for example, for that tutoring student, she likes to read, visual look at something, do hands-on. And then correlate it with her daily life so that at least she understands what's going on. So that's what she's doing. I have another student where she loves writing everything and she remembers it well. So she makes a lot of outline notes from the notes and from the books that I give her, which is also not a bad idea, right? So a thing like that, it helps her study. Another thing that I always suggest is I ask them, are they a kinesthetic learner? Because sometimes if they want to do some treadmill on the gym, maybe they can listen to recorded lectures that are given to you. If there's no recorded lecture, then maybe focus on things like watching YouTube videos, to explain things, especially like anatomy and physiology. And before you tell me, yeah, but Steph, it's not what my teacher teach. Maybe for treatment, but pathology, anatomy, physiology, they don't change. It's the same information you're gonna get from the book, from your teacher, from a YouTube video. And it's only supplementary learning too. It's not really gonna replace about what you learn. You're only going for YouTube videos to get more insights about it, right? If you really don't wanna read, why not try that? Right? Another complaint that I receive from students and from my tutoring students is that they are very anxious in learning about memorizing. Here's the honest truth. you'll never memorize them. And if you do, you're gonna forget about them. So what's the best way to remember them? Apply them every single day. If you don't remember it once, then do it again twice. If you don't remember it twice, then do it again 3 times. If you don't remember it 3 times, we're gonna go over and over, then do it 4 times. It's like going to a place with, to a new place. Let's say you have a new job and you need to travel there. In the beginning, you would probably look at the GPS, see how it goes through, what roads are you gonna go. But as every day, every single day that you go there, every single time that you visit the place or go to work, you're gonna remember how many Walmarts have passed, how many convenience stores have passed, where are you gonna turn on left, where are you gonna turn on the right, so on and so forth. Why? Because it's muscle memory. You already know, you've already seen. At this point, when you keep repeating, you probably remember the hacks. Which street are you gonna turn if there's traffic? Which street are you gonna avoid if there's construction? You see what I mean? So it's the same with muscles. So don't put a lot of pressure don't put a lot of pressure on yourself if you really can't remember. If you can't, then keep repeating it. It doesn't matter how, but keep repeating it. You can use a couple of things. You can use Quizlet, you can use index cards, you can use a lot of other things that can actually help you remember. And again, it's normal to be frustrated, but just so you know, even if you remember it, you might forget it. So the best way is to apply. Second, you are doing your clinicals. Apply it when you're massaging someone. Doesn't matter how, even if it's a relaxation massage. Apply it when you're massaging. Figure it out. Correlate your trigger point chart to the patient's body and you're going to remember. You have to correlate and apply it every single day because that's going to be your future job. Whatever you're learning at school, you're going to be applying it. Why start later? Start when it's fresh so that by the time that you graduate, muscles are going to be easy for you and you're not going to cram memorizing a lot of stuff because you already know them by heart. Does it make sense? Next, don't think about the licensure exams yet. Steph, why should I not think about it? That's the end goal. Yeah, that's the end goal, that you're forgetting the big picture here. You're not just passing for the test. You're also passing to be a good massage therapist. And second, if you already know the topic by heart, you're not going to have a hard time studying because you already know the topic by heart. You just need to do a little bit of brush ups here and there, but you know what I mean? Why make it hard for you later when you can make it better today? So, yes, I'm not going to be a hypocrite. You can ask questions about it. What happened? What's going to be in the exam? But I don't think that's your priority. That's what my students are always thinking. What's going to come out of the exam? I'm like, I'm not the CMTO. I'm not our college. But what my mean is, do you even know how to drape? Because you're thinking about the exam, you don't even know how to break. And I know why some people are thinking that. For some people that think that as a priority, it's probably because of number one. I'm going to tell you straight up, they don't want to learn the things that they think are irrelevant. Well, guess what? How can you learn pathology when you don't know physiology? How can you know the physiological stuff if you don't know what's the name of it taught in anatomy? Now, how can you learn treatments if you don't understand pathology? It's a cycle. But then, how do you learn how to massage them if you don't know the basic uses of each technique? You see what I mean? I know, I'm a teacher. I know your endeavors. I've been there. But to be honest, no. When I was at school, I didn't know that there was an exam. I only knew it towards the end. And that's when I started to become serious, where in fact I could have been serious since day one. But I did not. But here's the gist. To summarize this lesson for you, here's my food of thought. Focus at school. Find ways on how you can learn best, figure out your learning style, and stick with it. As peers, practice more, apply what you know right away, and don't stop. And yes, it's okay to feel frustrated about how you failed or how you forgot stuff, but that's all solvable and it's not the end of the world. And if you keep thinking that this program is hard, you're not wrong. This program is really hard, but that's something you can't control. And what can you control? What you can control is the fact that you can change and use your weakness as your advantage. Because you know, for example, if you're weak in communication, you cannot speak properly, but you're good with other stuff, now you can prioritize what to study and what to practice more because you know what you're weak at. You can find troubleshooting ways, you can find another way to figure these things out. Long story short, control the things that you can control, and it's okay to be frustrated. But it's not the end of the world. So I hope you understand there's always a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, and you're not doing this just for the exam, but for you to learn and to become a good massage therapist. Again, my name is Steph, the massage therapist, and thank you very much for watching my video and for subscribing. If you are not subscribed, please subscribe. So again, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I hope you like this video. Again, see you next time, and I hope I'm already gonna cook on the next episode because I think I am. But other than that, bye-bye.